What we need to do, Alison, is set up a company so that your business is a separate legal entity. Hold on a minute, Alison. I'll have to give you a call back. G'day there. Got a question for you. Do you think the structure of every business should be the same? Of course not. Part of an accountant's job is to advise and help set up businesses in the right way. There are a lot of ways to make money, and so it is important that the structure of each business should match its needs. Let's have a look at 3 of the main ones. The simplest form of entity or business, and the simplest to set up, is a sole trader or sole proprietor. Here is an example of a sole trader. Just like anyone else who has a regular job, she is personally taxed on any money she earns and is completely responsible for all debts of the business. But she also has total control over the business. It is by far the simplest business structure. Alright, let's see if you've got the idea. Have a go at completing this sentence. Great. The second type of entity that we're going to talk about is called a partnership. In a partnership, 2 or more partners join forces to form a business. Not only do they share the profit between them as they see fit, they all pay tax individually based on their profit share. They also share the responsibility for any debts. Because it is slightly more complicated than a sole trader to set up, they really should have a partnership agreement between them to describe how this all works. And importantly, what would happen if the partnership were to separate? Alright, show me what you got. Answer this. Alright, the third type of entity we're going to talk about is called a company or a corporation. The important thing about a company is that it's a legally separate entity from the people involved in it, from the people who run it, like the workers and managers, and even the people who own it. That means that they are not responsible for the company's debt. This is what we call limited liability. Because a company isn't a person or a partnership of people, it can be owned, and the ownership can be divided up into what we know as shares. The people who own these shares are called shareholders. But unlike a sole trader or partnership, it is the company as an entity that is required to pay back debt and pay taxes directly. Alright, have a go at finishing this statement. Now you're helping a friend set up a business. Have a go. Alright, one more time to see if you've got it. Well done. You're one step closer to becoming an accountant. Hey Alison, you want to catch up and discuss the finer points of forming a legally binding partnership?